Colwood is a beautiful oceanfront community and home to special places like Esquimalt Lagoon, Hatley Castle, and Fiskard Lighthouse. We have beautiful parkland as well as plenty of development potential in one of the fastest growing regions of the country. Capital City Centre is the largest project of its kind on Vancouver Island. It is transforming a dated shopping plaza into a thriving urban hub that goes beyond the triple bottom line, aspiring to success in 5 categories of capital: human, natural, social, financial, and built capital. This thoughtful approach to urban development is consistent with the vision and values reflected in Colwood's official community plan. As our community grows, so does our use of water and energy, and our waste management challenges. We need our response to these challenges to balance with our vision and values, reaching beyond the triple bottom line. To ensure that Canada has clean, safe, and plentiful water for future generations, the federal government recently introduced new sewage treatment regulations. According to Federal Minister of Transport, Infrastructure and Communities, the Honourable Denis Labelle, safe and reliable wastewater infrastructure is essential to ensuring the health and well-being of families, residents, and local business. The capital cost of the region's new secondary treatment facilities will be shared equally by the federal government, the provincial government, and the Capital Regional District. The property tax burden for homeowners is expected to range from $100 to $500 per year. For folks in Colwood, it could be a lot more. And at the end of the day, there is only one taxpayer. With just 14% of our municipality on the sewer system, Colwood taxpayers are growing concerned about the potential costs. But sewage is not waste to be disposed of. It's a valuable resource to be tapped. Managing wastewater is no small feat, especially for a fast-growing community like ours. It all comes down to choices. That's why the city wants to take an integrated approach, turning wastewater into a renewable resource that supports the social, environmental, and economic health of our community and the region. Eric Lindquist is a professional engineer and district energy specialist. He works with communities and corporations in the market for proven and affordable solutions to their energy and water management challenges. According to Eric and his clients at Capital City Centre, a liquid waste heat recovery demonstration project at their high-profile site could deliver a wastewater win-win for the people of Colwood and the rest of the CRD. The first step would recover heat from the sewer to heat the buildings. The second step will investigate the feasibility of treating all of Capital City Centre's sewage on-site in a small, localized treatment plant while recovering water and heat for other users. We asked Eric what a district energy sharing system could do for Capital City Centre and the taxpayer.
A district energy sharing system represents one of the most environmentally significant opportunities within the capital region, and most importantly for the city of Colwood and this beautiful environment we have. A district energy sharing system gives us the ability to reduce the potable water supply requirements for the Capital City Centre project by 40%, as well as reducing the energy supply requirements to the Capital City Centre by almost 60%. When I look around and I think of the amazing impact that would have on the environment and on future generations, I think everybody that's involved in this project and the citizens of Colwood and the region at large will be filled with an amazing sense of accomplishment and pride for their community and for the rest of the world.
The City of Colwood is asking for the CRD's support to allow the developers of the Capital City Centre project to turn liquid waste into a resource by tapping into the sewer main that runs right by the site.
So the CRD sewer main runs under the Galloping Goose at about this point, and we're coming up on Colwood Corners. So that's the home of the new Capital City Centre development, and what they're looking at doing is something that's really quite interesting and very innovative. What they want to do is to use the heat from the sewer to heat buildings. They're going to put in a district energy system, so that will transfer the heat between the various different buildings, and it will mean that, so for example, a building that's got excess heat can transfer it to other buildings that want heat in their facility. And they're going to be using the CRD sewer, we hope, to do that. The other thing that they're looking at doing is potentially down the road looking at the possibility of building a small localized wastewater treatment plant here. That's, for those of you who are familiar with Dockside Green, that's the kind of facility that we're talking about. It's small, you don't see it, there's no odor, and you can end up with some really interesting visuals. You've got all kinds of potential in sewage. It's not a waste, it's a resource. It's something that you can use, you can regain the water from it, you can capture the heat from it, and if you take the biosolids, you can even use that to create electricity or even natural gas. So having a small localized wastewater treatment plant here would be of real benefit to the CRD as a whole and not just Colwood. It would make sense for Colwood because it means we're using our resources locally and getting as much benefit as we can from the sewage here. But the other thing that it'll help to do is it'll help to prolong the life of the sewage treatment plant that the Capital Regional District is looking at building right now. So if there's less sewage going into it, and certainly as more development happens in Colwood, which it is currently, it means that there's going to be more space in the plant downtown and more for others to use as their communities grow as well.
Award-winning projects like the City of North Vancouver's Lonsdale Energy Corporation provide us with the inspiration and confidence to embrace and accelerate change by implementing proven technology.
We're combining a number of proven technologies, but it's never been put together. On the one hand, we're using the proven technologies from Dockside Green's water reclamation systems that allow us to recover and reuse the water from sewage, which will reduce Capital City Centre's potable water supply requirements by around 40%. On the other hand, we're using our proven district energy sharing technology, which allows us to capture and reuse the energy from within the community and combine that with the recovered energy from the sewage and distribute both the energy and the water throughout the community. The net effect is we'll be able to reduce Capital City Centre's potable water supply requirements by 40% and its energy supply requirements by around 60%.
Colwood is looking to collaborate with the CRD, Capital City Centre, and the province to pilot and showcase smaller-scale treatment and recovery facilities and explore the feasibility of building a green utility partnership. It's all about finding innovative ways to team up on holistic approaches to resource management and demonstrating municipal leadership that our taxpayers expect and future generations will respect. So then, what are the challenges associated with such a resource management choice for Capital City Centre, Colwood, and the CRD?
When I think of the positive impact that the Capital City Centre project will have on the environment and our future generations, I truly believe that the citizens of Colwood and the citizens of the region at large will really have something to be proud about, not just for the community, but for the rest of the world. For me, the choice is really simple. We need to work with the CRD to expand the benefits of Capital City Centre out into the community, not just to protect the environment, but to protect our future generations.
We need to make the right choices today to have healthy and sustainable communities in our future. Working together, we can make a difference.